Hey, sweets.
Hey, Savories.
I'm Alyssa.
I'm AJ.
And this is the
Sweet or Savory Podcast. Woo!
Guess what, guys? I'm pregnant!
We're having a baby! Oh my gosh.
That's crazy.
You've
news.
probably seen from the title, and it's a dead giveaway. And also, you might have seen our social media this morning.
If you follow us on socials.
Oh my gosh.
It's
been a whirlwind of a day. Lots of emotions.
Yes. Lots of text messages.
Lots of texts, DMs, comments, posts.
Everything.
It's a big sigh of relief because we have been actually hiding this for a long time.
Yeah, for like months.
Literally. Whew.
6 months almost.
Almost 6 months.
Yeah.
And of course, we weren't going to announce it in like the first 1 or 2 months,
Yeah.
you know.
Obviously.
But
or even 3 months.
to kind of hold that news, especially after everything that we talk about on the pod, people have brought up that they remember us bringing up things like birth control and then also the past episodes about you maybe not wanting to have kids so fast.
I never said I wanted to have not wanted to have kids,
but
yeah.
at that time, and you had maybe felt the kind of pressure, you know.
Someone asked that question and I wanted to talk about it too.
Every married couple kind of goes through that. But now we're here.
Yeah.
And Alyssa is
Pregnant.
22.
Almost 23 weeks.
Almost
Yeah.
23 weeks.
The size of a Wonka bar.
I have a little app as well. And
We
we're going to
both have
get
our
into
apps.
so many things.
I know.
But the app, my app says day 157. Is that accurate?
I have no clue.
Okay.
Mine goes by like how many days left.
Okay. Mine actually says 23 weeks. So I don't know. Mine might be a little off.
I don't
But
know.
it says,
yeah.
hey, Pops, I'm 20 centimeters long now and weigh about 475 grams. That's like those bag of
Grams?
chips mom loves to munch on.
I do like chips. But also, is it like European? Because it says grams. Interesting. Do they?
No, I think they weigh food mostly by grams,
Oh, okay.
opposed to ounces
Gotcha.
when it's that light.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're getting off
Okay,
subject now.
yeah.
This is an exciting episode.
We're gonna jump into the questions, but I wanted to just start off with like a little bit of an outline.
I love it. Okay.
To just start off the pod.
This very important
so that there's like a little bit of order, and then we can get into like whatever questions people have. Okay, so first of all, how do we feel now that it's public? It's just been a few hours.
I mean, I don't want to speak for you.
Yeah, how do you feel?
I won't. I feel a lot of relief. I was trying to last minute text some people that I wanted to know before we announced the internet because also it shouldn't be a big deal, but because we are
Because we waited
on the
so
internet.
long? Oh.
No, just because we're internet people
Yeah.
and we share so much of our lives, I feel like to announce it to the internet is just something that we uniquely have to deal with,
Right.
you know, with other people who have the same kind of thing.
Mhm.
And I have felt a type of way about like, oh, I want so-and-so to know, blah, blah, blah. But then after this morning when we posted it, you know, some people who are like, oh my God, I should have told them. They're like, congratulations. And, you know, from a genuine place. And they're not like, I wish you would have told me.
Yeah,
like,
no one's
no
I
one's
don't
gonna
think no
do
one's gonna
that.
get mad. But also a lot of people we told also didn't tell us.
of course. It
You know what I
doesn't-
mean?
yeah.
Like it's like when we didn't feel a type
Right.
of way about it.
No,
So-
we're just so genuinely happy for anyone's process. And I think that getting a glimpse, I mean, being in the process of what it feels like to have to announce, to have to tell friends, priority is how we feel. But now that it's out, I feel a range of emotions. I feel
Same, yeah.
I feel a little overwhelmed, to be honest. We took a little walk this morning as soon as we hit post. And I am more excited than anything. I think a lot of people who I have told in person, they're just like, are you scared? Are you nervous? You know, right now, especially, I feel this excitement and this acceptance that life will change.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
You pretty much took the words out of my mouth.
So I can speak for how you feel.
Shut up. No, I think relieved, overwhelmed, and excited were my top 3 words. Relieved that I can finally not weigh and like feel like I'm in hiding because we've been hiding it for so long. And like as the months have gone, it was easy in the beginning, but as the months have gone on, I'm like, okay, I don't know how much longer
if y'all followed the Japan trip, it was crazy.
She's behind me.
Cold. Yeah, she's behind me. Like you know, like, a lot of the selfies.
The back.
Yeah, thank God it was cold. The puffer jackets.
The puffer jackets. And then also when we would take pictures with people, I'd be like, oh yeah, let's take a picture. Turn to the side.
True.
Turn to the side. I have a little bag in the front.
When it came to fans coming up to us and stuff,
sometimes we would just tell them.
Sometimes we would just say it because like it's
sometimes
full
it was obvious too. I like at some points I was getting really hot, so I had to like take my puffer off. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm pregnant by the way. And I didn't want them to be like,
right.
You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, that would have been kind of fun too because they would have been like, oh my God. Yeah. No.
She's fat in real life. Just kidding.
No. We sat next to some fans too while having a meal. So we definitely had to tell them.
had to tell them.
That was fun.
Yeah.
But continue on how you're feeling.
Overwhelmed for sure. That might be the number 1 feeling.
Right now.
Overwhelmed with like happy, overwhelmed with excitement, and overwhelmed with just like, I'm also feel the need to respond to a lot of people. You know, that's just how I am. Notifications, I can't stand it.
She can't
so
stand
I'm like, I need to be okay with there being a lot of notifications and me not responding to everything.
Y'all remember her vision board, okay, from 2 weeks ago.
I know.
Keep reminding her that it's okay
to not respond right away.
There is some kind of affirmations you guys can give in the messages, like, hey, feel free to not read this.
Yeah.
We feel all the love regardless.
Yes.
But yeah, it's much different from how I feel when you first told me.
Yeah. Well, also, I do feel relieved now that it's not a secret, but it was nice having a little bubble for a while where it was just like us. And then, slowly we started telling people, and you can kind of keep it controlled. And then there's only so for so long you can do that for. And then, now it's out and I'm like, I'm scared. Like, I'm not scared. I'm scared of actually like more people's judgment and all that stuff when it comes to like mom stuff, pregnancy, all the questions. I'm like, just let me live my life.
That too. I think that it's inevitable that this day would come where we're getting, paragraphs of loving, advice and all that stuff. But for the most part, we have to be prepared and have prepared
mentally
to have
prepare.
Like this filter of we can't take everyone's advice.
And especially if I don't want to be like you as a parent. Sorry. I'm like, I will take advice from like, I'll pick and choose who I get advice from.
Of course. That's every mom's prerogative.
Yes.
I think, especially now knowing firsthand how that's like, to all those parents out there, if there's one piece of advice, and I'm not a parent yet, is that you don't have to take everyone's advice.
Yeah. We actually got that advice from Scott Allen. He was like, number 1 advice, don't take anyone's advice. Everyone's different. But yeah, I'm already mentally preparing. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Most moms have been very, very supportive.
Of course.
Already.
Of course.
Just like, even with advice stuff, they're like, don't listen to the people. Yeah.
I think that there is a certain era of people like, have a certain toxicity to the questions that they have and things like that and the things that they say. But yes, for the most part, I feel that is come from genuine, loving, caring place.
Of course. Yeah, no one's like maliciously telling us stuff.
No.
Okay, anyway, the next thing I was going to address was how did we keep it a secret for so long?
Yeah. Angles.
Like angles.
And also, why?
Oh, right.
So there's going to be some puzzle pieces that y'all right now are going to, put together. The main thing that we waited, because on my end, I wanted to share during our tour.
Yes.
Right? Like
we were both ready to share
I think
during
we were both
tour.
Mentally ready to do that.
Especially because the people that are coming to tour, if you came to tour, like, I don't know, we feel bonded with you guys and would be happy to share that news.
Yeah.
But I got a new job.
Yes,
in the middle
you've heard about the last couple of weeks.
Finding out that I was pregnant. Actually after, but I didn't want to have the world know or people know before I got to tell my job. It's just the way I wanted to do it. Not everyone has to do it that way.
Yeah.
You can really, it's up to you how you tell your work or whatever. But I felt for my relationships, I wanted to make sure that they felt that I was still good, because one thing that I am doing is I'm starting a new performing job and I want to continue to do it. There's more questions about that, but yes. Also, good response from them. Thank God.
I was nervous about it, but to me that was the ultimate right call for you to wait it out. And it gave us more time again to enjoy, like you said earlier, enjoy all of this, just us. Doing Japan, was really fun, that we didn't have all these people being like, oh my God, you're going to travel that long?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're pregnant.
See,
oh my God, you're going to eat the sushi, blah, 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 blah.
It's the judgment of that I was like, I just want to go into our baby moon. Now it was a secret baby moon.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Our baby moon in bliss, and like do what we want to do.
Yeah.
Walk as much as we want to walk, go to Disneyland. And as long as we know we're being safe, our doctor knows we're being safe, like there's no problems.
Absolutely. And we did just that.
Yeah,
so that's how we were able to hide it.
Yes. Okay. I think I'm ready to go into questions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Go on to the first question. And then I have like a list, I think.
Okay. Amazing. Here we go. This is from our first producer for this podcast.
Julie.
You
remember Julie, right?
Who is a
if
mother.
If you're new,
yes.
then she was our producer for like the first couple seasons before she had a baby.
Here we go. This is a little guest spot from Julie.
First of all, how did the first trimester go for Alyssa? As a mom myself, that's the first thing I always think of, because first trimester can be rough. So tell us the deets.
First,
so, Alyssa, how did you find out, and how did you tell AJ? Or did you guys find out together? And then if you told him separately, what was AJ's reaction?
Love that.
These are great questions.
Thank you, Julie.
So first of all, I'm in my second trimester now. First trimester was not that bad for me.
Yeah.
And I feel really lucky to be able to say that, because I know a lot of people say first trimester is the worst because your body's doing the most work that it has to do to create everything, the placenta, the organs, make space. I was worried that I was going to have nausea and morning sickness, and I have emetophobia. So that would not have been good for me. And
throwing up. Fear of throwing up.
Yeah, fear of throwing up. Every time I have to throw up, I cry. So I would be crying a lot. Thankfully, I didn't have that.
The only time that you did was because
I did have food poisoning.
Food poisoning.
We had food poisoning from a restaurant that we got a deal on Uber Eats. I will never.
Don't take the deal, y'all.
Don't do, if it's a sketchy deal, like it might be too good to be true. So
and late at night.
Yeah.
Because it's old food probably.
Yeah. So that was the only time I threw up. But we all threw up. Actually, AJ threw up. I threw up.
Our friend
Justine threw
Audrey.
up. Audrey threw up.
Yeah.
So it wasn't from pregnancy. It was from bad butter chicken.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, it was good. My symptoms in the first trimester were mostly like tiredness. So I was napping pretty much at least once a day throughout that pregnancy.
Yeah.
And I don't normally need a nap. Like I'll occasionally maybe
you
nap.
You were sleeping a lot.
I was sleeping a lot.
Yeah.
I would need like around 1 to 3 p.m. would be the slump of time where my body would be like so tired. Most tired that I've probably ever felt ever. And I needed to sleep. So I did. Luckily during that time, we weren't super busy. We were just like prepping for tour stuff. The timing of this whole pregnancy has been pretty crazy. So my first trimester was not bad. I mean, I experienced acid reflux and like extreme bloating for the first time.
That was rough.
Yeah, rough when I didn't know how to manage it. Once I talked to my doctor, she gave me, a special cocktail, which is Pepcid, Tums, and Gas-X. So, and I feel like it's gotten better in the second trimester.
Based on where you were in your pregnancy, that's not medical advice. by
yeah,
any
yeah.
means.
I'm not
None
trying
of this.
to tell.
Everybody's
She told
different.
that was her medical advice for me.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
it could be different for other people.
It could be different. I don't know what you're feeling. So yeah, first trimester was actually not bad. And second trimester, even better. So third trimester, that's next. I hear that's when, I get bigger, swelling happens, and, it starts to feel a little bit more uncomfortable. But if
sleeping maybe.
Yeah, sleeping might be harder. But you know what? I have a pregnancy pillow. We got special pillows from Japan. And yeah. I had to pee so much in the first trimester.
I remember. Yes.
Every 3 hours. And
Crazy.
that also made my sleep schedule messed up because I would have to in the middle of the night have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
So those were my worst symptoms, which I don't feel are that bad.
Yeah.
Because I have a lot of friends who are either pregnant now or were pregnant. We're in and out of the hospital. So I feel very lucky. I've been good.
I was worried because even before we, started trying or whatever that was, and we were talking about babies, you would send me some TikToks sometimes where it's like, it's the health of the man that will determine.
Oh yeah.
No, you sent me those half a year, more than that, a year ago even.
Making sure he was prepping.
And I was worried a little bit because I don't work out 5 times a week. But we go to Orange Theory and we'll, I'm active enough. I'm not working out as much as I should be. So I was and even my eating, it's not the healthiest. So I was worried about that. But when you were having a good pregnancy,
oh my God. I totally forgot. I keep telling people I'm thanking AJ because a lot of studies now are coming out that it could be tied to the quality of the male sperm, leading to preeclampsia, morning sickness, stuff that has to do with the placenta, which is what the body is really working on the first trimester. And yeah, thank you,
God.
Sperm, for
thank you.
Thank your sperm. But also, you weren't having dairy back then. Do you think that has anything to do with it?
Maybe.
And not drinking.
That's true. I have not been drinking for a long time.
Yeah.
Mainly because I was on Lexapro.
Can
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's a toxin.
And maybe dairy too.
Maybe dairy. But I wasn't having both of those things when we were...
Period. And we're going to do that again if we decide to have another kid because that was amazing.
Yes. A side note, I'm actually off Lexapro now. So this episode's not about my mental health, but... Well, actually, it all ties together. It's all connected. And the fact that I am in a place where I have been able to get off meds and then truly enjoy this has been very, very cool timing.
Yeah. Okay. The next question she said was, how did I find out?
How did you find out? And then how did you tell me?
I think I want to do a whole maybe story time on this.
Absolutely.
My Aura ring, guys, I'm wearing it right now.
Yeah.
Was also featured in our baby announcement because I was like,
oh, you're wearing it?
This Aura ring, this baby right here told me to take a pregnancy test.
Yeah, that's right.
And I had gotten my birth control out months prior. We knew we wanted to start trying. And so I knew it could be a possibility. I was late, 2 days.
For
only
your
2
first
days.
period after.
Yes. I had one cycle, one period. And then the next one, I was waiting for my next period to happen. I had bought all the things. And then when I was 2 days late, my Aura ring told me, you should take a pregnancy test. And I did.
Crazy.
And it was right.
Lo and behold.
I was pregnant. Crazy, right?
So you took the test.
I took the test on my own. AJ was still sleeping.
I was knocked out because I usually remember at least you getting out of bed. And I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, I actually have a video. I just found it because I put it in my hidden folder of you still sleeping. I was like, hey, no, I was like, I need to go get some things. I'll be right back.
No way.
Yeah, you're like, okay.
What were you feeling when you were on the way?
I was so nervous.
Really?
Yeah, I was nervous because I was like,
I wish I was there.
Really?
Well, just for you.
Oh,
the fact that you surprised me.
No, I knew I wanted to surprise you. That's okay. The thing. So I was actually glad you were sleeping because we love surprises. So I knew you would be fine not knowing with me and fine for it to be a surprise. So I went to the store, got a pregnancy test. First time ever buying one, by the way. I've never taken a pregnancy test.
Really?
Not on a stick.
Wow.
I've had to submit my urine at the doctor's office. I've never had a pregnancy scare, really.
Wow. So always being careful.
I'm careful.
In the past.
You know, responsible adult. So I got the test. It was a clear blue one, the one that says it. I wanted to make sure it said it and not the lines. So I took the test, and it usually, I think it takes 3 minutes. It wasn't even 3 minutes. I think it was like a minute, and it said pregnant.
That's insane.
And I was like,
that's insane.
I have my reaction, and I'll probably post it eventually.
Yeah.
And then a few hours after that, I was like, trying to figure out, okay, how am I going to tell you? How am I going to tell you? And then I decided to, should we tell it or should we?
We'll tell a brief thing and we'll post it.
So I pretended like AJ was opening up one of my PR packages because I had a lot of boxes, and I put the pregnancy test inside one of them. And then a few hours later, I woke up AJ, and he literally just got out of bed.
And it was like she was like, let's do the PR trend where it's like my husband opens up my PR boxes.
And so he opened it up, and there was a pregnancy test in there. Yes. And you saw right away.
Well, it was like the third box. So I don't know how much we're posting.
I made him open up like a couple. This is the one.
I was being goofy, and I was like, oh, this is whatever.
Yeah,
like,
so he put on these sunglasses.
They were like snowboarding goggles or something. Yeah. Some like big sunglasses. And I was like, hey, what's up, guys? You know, and then she's like, can you take those off? So it was hilarious. And
he was like, my face is puffy.
Yeah, I felt swollen.
And you had a little bit of toothpaste.
Waking up, yeah. It's still in that video, right?
I know, it's all right. I didn't notice it at the time. I was just trying to get you to open the box.
So I opened the box, which had a code on it because, what was the brand?
Mew Mew.
Mew Mew.
It was for perfume. It was
they had lock on it, and I had done the lock thing, and I opened it, and right away I saw this pregnancy test.
And it said, did you read it?
Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't have been anything other than than pregnant.
Right,
so I just assumed. Right. I actually didn't. I don't think I read it. I don't remember.
You just saw it and you were like, I know what that is.
When we just recently have been editing these videos, I saw that it says pregnant, but like I just remember seeing it, and then
you're like,
I fell to my knees.
Yeah, he fell to his knees,
crying,
and then he was like, "Are you serious?"
Yeah, are you serious?
And I started crying.
That was such a great moment. I feel like
I know I could cry thinking about it. So
I know.
I'm gonna chill because I did my makeup already.
I want to live through that moment again. It was so great.
Well, I will post it soon.
Yeah,
soon. So
and it wasn't like oh my God, what are we gonna do? And I think obviously 10 years ago that would have been the reaction, of course. But we're 10
years ago.
We started dating 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So and even maybe 5-6 years ago. I don't know.
Yeah, probably. I would have freaked out, I think. But I wasn't freaked out.
Yeah, and I was,
I was shocked. We were both shocked.
Of course, shocked and
I don't
surprised.
think we were expecting it to happen so soon.
Yeah.
We weren't sure. I was on birth control for like 6 years, and you just don't know how your body's going to react to it, how long it's going to take.
Apparently being on birth control for so long, that is something that is also like, oh, well, your body's now...
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't know the science.
Some people, it takes them a while. And so we just didn't know how long it was going to take.
Yeah, and I didn't want to get my hopes up,
Same,
for anything.
Yeah. So we were like, we were prepared, but we also weren't, we didn't know it was going to happen so soon.
Yeah. And
like the first try, kind of.
Before we get to the next questions that people may have, you may hear an ad on this podcast because I'm starting to put ads maybe two things ago.
Okay, cool.
On YouTube, actually, because we just became YouTube partners.
Right. Thank you.
So please, thank you, Bretman Rock. So please listen to it as we take this break. And if you don't get an ad, you're lucky. But please support us.
Okay, so the first question that a lot of people ask us, was it planned? Were we trying? Right. Was it surprise or somewhere in between?
If you've been following along the pod and the history of the pod, I think there was a time where we felt like we maybe didn't want children at that time.
That was 2 years ago.
That was 2 years ago.
So someone else had asked that question and was like, I thought Alyssa didn't want kids. Like, I saw your podcast. That was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I didn't say I never wanted kids. I've always wanted kids.
Just at that time.
At that time,
That
it
was
felt
clear
like
if you
a
listen to the pod.
very stressful. It felt very stressful. I was going through, career change and everything like that. As soon as I decided that I wanted to have a kid, that we were on the same page, I got my birth control out. So after that, it's like ready.
Well, I will say that there are a few other factors. I think, we're 3 years into our marriage, almost 4. And, we feel settled in the house. I think naturally you start also, quote unquote, nesting, right? Like that's a real thing. I started being a little more clean, I think.
Handy.
Being more handy around the house.
For handy.
Sure.
You never used to be handy.
The time just kind of organically came. And then, I mean, at least from my perspective, the day that Tori and Andre told us that they were pregnant, and it's not like, oh, let's do it now.
Like it wasn't a pregnancy pact type of thing.
No, it literally, to me, it widened my eyes and been like, oh my gosh. And someone like Tori, who's in the industry.
Mm-hmm. She's making music,
like doing all these things. Clearly, she's way more busy than I am. But when I saw that.
And just one of our closest friends.
We hang out with him all the time. And as soon as they told us, I don't know, I just felt this like, wait, what if...
Maybe we can be parents.
Maybe we can be parents right now. You know what I mean? We don't have to like
wait
keep
for the
waiting
perfect time.
and waiting for after we go on tour again and all these things, because Tori was in the middle of her tour, And it's not all because of that. It's not, I don't easily get influenced by all my friends. I am so always proud to like do my own. I have a lot of pride and I like to carve my own path, but it did give me a little bit of perspective like, oh, maybe we can have a baby right now.
Yeah.
So that was from my perspective anyway on the planning of it all. And of course there are logistical ones like birth control.
Well, my birth control is also up. So I had the decision to either get a new one, or actually I had the IUD, which I enjoyed. Not a lot of people like it.
We talked about that on the pod, actually.
When I decided that I didn't want to put it back in because I felt ready at this time. And I think like maybe not fully ready, because I also was maybe like worried about finances too. I posted a video last year where I was talking about that as well, but I don't know, something about this timing, I just felt like I know we're going to figure it out.
Yeah.
And so far it's just been a lot of blessings. So
a lot of blessings, a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
I want to also mention in the context of our friends having kids and things like that, a good amount of our friends already have children that are maybe like 2, 3, even older than that.
Yeah. Toddler
infants. People had always brought up to me like, oh man, your best friend has a kid right now. You should have one soon because you don't want them. I mean, they're going to have different problems than you. And clearly that is true. Obviously, like
it's a different kind of stage.
Yes. And people will relate more to when they have kids around the same age. But I thought at that, when my best friend RB had kids, I was like, okay, we're behind already. So let's just keep extending it because it doesn't matter,
Yeah.
Let's just do it when we want to do it.
Yeah.
So
I've always felt that way.
There's a lot of things. There's a lot of pressure that you put on yourself. And I just wanted to not
also,
have that
you
pressure.
can't fully like plan when you're going to have it at the same time, unless you like, I don't know, maybe there's more scientific ways, but it's going to happen when it happens. And
absolutely.
I'm grateful for the friends I have a lot of girlfriends too that have had kids already, and they're a little older than ours will be. And they were just like, I knew you were going to, they never pressured me. They're like, they knew that it was going to happen when I was ready.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah. Okay. This is an interesting question. Did either of you have dreams or intuition before finding out? No. But a lot of our people did. Like
your dad?
My dad had a dream. Justine had a dream.
My sister Jasmine as well.
Jasmine had a dream. My sister had a dream. My Tita Lara had a dream.
But was that all after you became pregnant?
Not all of it was.
All of it, okay.
Justine and Lauren and Tita Lara all had dreams before I got pregnant. Before they knew.
Before they
knew. Or before even. And then some people had dreams about the gender. Yeah. A lot of people have been having dreams about us.
Yeah.
And they're right.
So yeah, I had no premonition, nothing whatsoever.
The only thing that I really had was my Oura ring. I'm not gonna lie. Like I didn't have like any like mom intuition or anything like that. It was just like, well, I know I'm tracking it, and I know. So
for me, if anything, I was like pessimistic a little bit. I was just like, I mean, the chances are, and they're high, but they're also low. You know what I mean? Because we know so many people who have been trying forever, and we were ready to wait. You know?
Yeah, we were ready for whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Who was the first person you told? AJ. For me.
Ooh. I had
know
a
who
facial.
it was. No, really? The
Was it
same
Justine?
day? I think it was Justine.
Well, I thought I had told the facialist before.
Maybe. She came over the next day.
The first person we intentionally told was Justine.
Because she was also coming over that day to help me try and put in a diva
She was
cup.
already coming over. Oh yeah,
so
diva cup, yeah.
I had to tell her that I actually was not on my period and we were having a baby.
This was 3 days after we found out, I think. 3 or 4 days.
Not too long.
Not too
long.
long.
Like the next day or 2 days after.
She had come over, and we probably will post this as well. Oh my God, we have so many reactions.
Yeah.
We're clearly not going to post 100 reactions, but Justine's is funny because
she didn't notice.
This was during the time where, we don't have an ultrasound or anything, so you have to come up with a way. But we're at our house, so Alyssa put in the pregnancy test right in front of this mochi that she was supposed to pick up from where did we get it? Downtown LA or something?
I don't remember.
So we got some mochi. Hawaii.
We had come back from Hawaii.
Yeah, and we're like, hey, come over, get some mochi. So we put it in front, and she keeps looking at the mochi, and
like
missing the pregnancy test.
She covers the camera with her water bottle.
And then same as me, immediately goes to her knees, and she's like, what the F? Are you serious? Are you serious?
Yeah.
So that was the first person we told.
We have a lot of reactions from our family and friends. And yes, we plan. That's another question. Did you tell your family? Did you record reactions? Yes. The reaction videos will be coming.
Yes. Yeah. Some are so funny.
Yeah. Some was like, any reactions that surprised you or made you emotional? What was your favorite?
Emotional.
All emotional and excited. My sisters, I think, surprised me the most.
Me
because
too.
She doesn't cry a lot and she was hyperventilating.
Literally like, no way.
Okay. Don't spoil it. It's good. It's a good one. It's a good one.
I can't wait for y'all to see this one. I think that, this is just a real one. I just felt that they were processing.
Oh, really?
And we didn't get their full reaction.
Oh.
And I don't mind. Okay. You're going to react the way you react.
Like who? I know for sure one group didn't believe it at first.
Who was that?
Josie's.
Oh, yeah.
Because we were taking a picture and they were like, wait, is that real? Like, for real?
Yeah. Our friend Macy also didn't believe us at all.
She was like, haha, that's funny.
Funny joke.
She was like, funny joke. And she's like, wait, it took her like a minute.
Yeah. I think that our friend Sapin was very processy.
Oh, yeah.
I remember looking at him and I was like, this is not the way I thought you would respond.
Yeah.
Right?
Actually,
Did you feel that?
Yeah. I think he, maybe he was, it took him a second
Absolutely.
to like.
And clearly we know he's he's one of our best friends.
Yeah,
but like I was just, and also, again, we are influencers and we're like, we love catching people's reaction and stuff. So when people see a camera as well, it's just going to be different. It just changes the vibe.
For sure. So I have to try to keep it in.
The reactions are very
good.
Fun part of having a baby for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Because the second one, all of our friends and my stepbrother, everyone who's done that, it's just kind of an easier reveal. It's like, oh, by the way, we're pregnant. Yeah, we're by the pregnant. Here's the picture of the thing. But the first baby, to be able to say that's why it also meant a lot to me.
Because it's the first time for us being parents.
And it will be the last time that it'll be the first time, right? So it's like, that's never going to happen again.
Mm-hmm. So
that was really important and very fun to do for me, from my perspective of being, just the father.
The father. This is interesting. Was it harder hiding it from friends, family, or the internet? I mean, probably family, but we told them before I was like really showing.
But also, I mean, hard. The thing that was hard to me was that we don't want to tell anyone too early because we know a million things can happen.
Mm-hmm.
And to wait for that 12-week mark where it is deemed...
You don't have to, by the way.
You don't have to.
Some of our friends
do
didn't
what you
wait
absolutely.
to tell us.
But most people have recommended 12 weeks because that's kind of the safe mark, even though it's really not. It's not. Anything can happen past 12 weeks.
But we wanted to wait, I think, for most
We
people.
did end up telling our parents, I think a little later than is ideal.
Yeah, I think they were like out of town.
Yeah, we were trying to tell them the same weekend.
And we wanted to tell them in person. So.
Telling them in person. Yeah. So
I guess harder.
I guess
for
that
family,
was, it was harder for family.
Because we want to tell them right away.
Yes.
Yeah.
But tour was hard, guys.
Tour
was hard.
Because we wanted to tell everyone.
But it's also, again, because of Alyssa's job, we didn't want to risk it just in case. What if like the choreographer was at our show? You just don't know.
Or like, I don't know. You just never know how someone's going to react or like take the contract away from me. I'm I just want to make sure I start first.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
We did. What else is on here? Okay. A lot of questions about how I'm feeling. We answered some of that. That was mostly for first trimester. I think mostly people are asking how I'm feeling overall. Great. Like I go through waves of, well, now I don't forget. In the beginning, I would forget a lot that I was pregnant until I would get like super bloated one night. Yeah. And then I'd be like, oh, that's so pregnancy things.
Yeah.
First symptoms were the tiredness, the bloating, and acid reflux. A little bit of that. I've needed to take Pepcid for that. Nausea, food aversions, or weird cravings. I had some food aversions in the first trimester, but they went away pretty quickly. I would say in the very beginning, I wasn't really eating meat.
Food aversion
means you just like don't
want the food.
A certain food.
Yeah.
It starts to taste different. Some people's get so bad where they don't eat it like for the whole pregnancy or even after. Tastes different. I didn't experience that. I experienced it for maybe like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I didn't like meat for a bit, or like chicken. And yeah, like we had hot pot one night and I was like, the meat doesn't taste the same.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's fine now. Weird cravings. Not really. Right?
Yeah.
The cravings.
Hot Cheetos.
The cravings are pretty typical to my regular cravings. Hot Cheetos. Oh, fruit. Fruit's my biggest craving that I don't really crave. Right? Like I don't crave pineapple, but these days I'm like, I really want like a juicy pineapple from Disneyland.
Yeah.
Or
specifically that.
The pineapple spear, or like a really ripe mango.
Yeah.
Strawberries taste better. All fruit tastes better overall. But weird cravings, I would say probably not. Maybe not yet. I don't know. Any cravings AJ secretly enjoys?
I love when she's down to eat at all. You know what I mean? I'm generally an easy eater, or like I don't care to be the one to pick the type of food we're having.
Would you say I've been eating pretty normally, but I just finish my food more maybe?
Sure. But in the beginning, you were eating way later than you usually do.
Yeah.
Like at 10 or 11. And I was like, yeah, I'm down.
Yeah.
Like we were like, yo, you want to eat right now? Let's do it. You know, that to me was more of the, I'm going to join in when my wife is eating.
Yeah.
So that was fun.
But not anything like regular food.
Regular food.
Yeah.
But
regular food.
I don't even know what crazy cravings are. What is
like pickles with bacon,
Oh, I
or
see.
like
No,
a
none of
pickle
that.
sandwich,
No,
or
no.
like some people crave like crazy stuff, like bananas with anchovies. I don't know. I'm making it up. Eggs.
Yeah, I feel you. I see.
No,
okay,
no, not
that's
like
where
that.
the question's
That
leading.
actually sounds kind of
No,
nasty.
I think no. I've generally just been very supportive of your eating. And I always bring up you're feeding for two now. You're eating for two.
But you're not.
But you're not. You're feeding for yourself and you're growing this thing.
I've been eating more frequently. I will say that. That has been, I need to eat like in the morning. I normally skip breakfast. I know that's bad.
Yeah.
But I normally don't have to eat till like lunchtime. And nowadays I have to eat breakfast.
Yeah.
Or else my stomach hurts. And then that's not good.
Yes.
Then I would maybe get nauseous, but
yes.
Yeah. Okay. Now people are asking about the baby moon, which they didn't know was the baby moon, but now they're understanding now.
Yes.
How is traveling and flying while pregnant? Honestly, I needed supplements for that, because if I didn't have my tools, I don't think it would have been as comfortable. And the flight itself was not comfortable.
Yeah.
You know, sitting now for a long time, like my tailbone area, lower back
like
starts
bruised,
to hurt. So I have to like really stretch. The only thing that my doctors really recommend for that is like stretching a lot and then wearing like a belly band to help support the back and the belly. So I brought a belly band. This also goes into pregnancy must-haves. I brought my belly band with me for walking a lot. I brought my cushion for the seat. Anytime I have to sit for a long time, the cushion is helpful. I should do a whole video on this because I can link all the products.
Yeah.
A lumbar pillow for the support,
it was like
the lower back.
2 big pillows in a tote bag that we had to bring. Oh, 3.
A head pillow to support my neck. An eye mask. And then we bought pillows in Japan that were specifically carved out for our necks. I didn't bring a pregnancy pillow because it's too big, but the pregnancy pillow would go under like my pregnancy must-haves as well.
And this is an 11-hour flight, you know? So I think that most people would probably take their baby moons a little closer to home, but we're not close to 30 weeks yet, which is why they say
it was, and I felt
to stay
fine
around.
traveling.
Yeah.
I felt like I want to be walking.
Yeah.
Walking a lot though.
But we
That's
were
when
walking an excessive amount.
Started to feel it towards the end of the day. Like I needed to take more frequent breaks. Japan is a lot of walking and a lot of stairs, like going in and out of the subway. So would need to just like slow down.
Yeah.
And AJ would, you know, he carried all of our like my things. We also brought a little mini Theragun with us.
Yeah.
That at the end of the day, I would, you know.
Yeah.
What do you call it? Massage my legs and feet so I wouldn't. Oh, compression socks. Socks. That's my feet probably would have swelled up if I didn't have compression socks and comfortable shoes.
Mm-hmm.
I got new Nike Balance somethings.
New Balance. Nike Balance.
New Balances, and they're really comfortable to walk in. And I also got some stuff from Japan that helped with like feet compression and things like that.
Fun.
Okay. Someone also asked, how did you eat while you were in Japan while pregnant? The same way as I eat here, guys. There's a lot of food. There's just more food there.
There's more food, yeah.
Yeah. So I ate.
Yeah. You ate.
I
Period.
Ate. Period. I ate.
Are we going to talk about the sex of the baby?
Oh, yes. That's like towards the end.
Okay.
But we can talk about that now.
No. Let's go to where you feel like you wanted to go.
What was I?
You were talking about pregnancy must-haves and things like that.
Oh, someone asked, how were you able to perform and tour during the first trimester? Luckily, I didn't experience any terrible motion sickness. I was just more tired. So anytime maybe the boys would be doing more activities. I didn't have to set up much either. Just had to get ready.
We didn't have to set up much in general.
So it wasn't too bad. And, you know, we got taken care of with Hawaiian Airlines and, you know, the resorts that we're staying at.
And some of them, so that helps
a lot. And yeah, I think I just got lucky with it not being too bad.
Also, we planned this tour before, which is kind of crazy
before I knew I was
because
pregnant,
people were like, before we even were trying or anything, because we had come up with a tour in like March. Mm-hmm. We released tickets in May. Mm-hmm. So I knew I always wanted it to be a smaller tour. So that was really helpful on tour. You know, we made sure Alyssa had like a stool on stage and things like that. Didn't have to stand too much on heels. But yeah, that was fun. I can't imagine being Tori.
Oh yeah,
that
she was like
multi-city
what
tour.
I am now. That's when I think wrapped up.
Right.
Yeah.
The European thing, and they had shows every weekend.
Honestly, that was really inspiring for me. Like seeing her do that and be able to travel and walking, even though it is harder than it normally is, like was inspiring for me to be able to be able to do tour. Ours is smaller and easier, and then also want to be able to travel still.
Yeah.
So thanks, Tori. Okay, one of our next most asked questions is, do we know the gender yet?
Right. And let me play this little thing before, and we will talk about it.
Do you both have any gut feeling about the sex of the baby? Like, and have you done any of the like old wives' tales and stuff to try to predict?
So before we answer that question, we want to let y'all know that
we don't know the gender of the baby.
We don't know the gender, the sex.
Choosing not to know because we want a little surprise. So we actually have the results in an email.
Yeah,
but we told our doctor and our nurse that we don't want to find out the gender.
And every single ultrasound tech that we, go every little appointment we have, we
remind them. And it's on our notes and everything. So we don't know the gender. We're not finding out to the birth. And yeah, so no, there was other questions about gender reveal, things like that. We're not doing that.
Yeah, we're not. And I think that
the gender reveal will be at the birth. Yeah. Old school way.
Literally, that's the thing that people are most shocked about when they ask us. They're shocked.
Maybe they're shocked because I'm such a planner.
They're shocked that you're so far along and they didn't know. And then the next thing is that, oh my God, you're not finding out the sex of the baby until birth. Are you crazy? And
I know.
They know you're a planner.
Yeah.
And then some are like, what do we bring to the baby shower? Like
a lot of people were like, well, so like what colors like blah, blah. I'm like, honestly, we could care less. Like
Bro, if you bring pink and it's a boy, I don't give a damn.
And blue is also like colors to me are gender neutral. I understand like wanting to do like maybe more princessy stuff or like sporty stuff, but also could work for either. Like I don't really mind. So some people are also asking if we have preferences.
Right.
Secretly prefer a boy or girl. First of all, happy and healthy baby is like my number one. I think at first I always said I wanted a baby girl first because I'm the firstborn girl.
And me, I secretly have wanted a boy because I'm the first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think to Julie's question, if I've had any gut feelings, I'm like, now I feel like it's a boy because I feel like the pregnancy's been pretty easy, and the people that I know that have had very similar symptoms and pregnancy stuff as me had boys or are having boys. So I'm like, shoot, it's a boy.
Secretly,
yeah, no, but I honestly don't care. Like either way,
the nightmare for me is those, and I would never react like this, but the gender reveal parties. And again, we're not having one, thank God. Where the man is disappointed that they don't have a boy, and that kills me.
Yeah.
Like, I look at those, I'm like, dude, what if your daughter sees that? You know what I mean?
I think maybe it's a natural feeling to feel some type of way.
Yeah.
But then I don't think you should have a gender reveal. Like then I think maybe we should not do a gender reveal.
That's true.
If you know you're going to be disappointed, one way or the other.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
But we're doing it old school. Both of our parents, it was a surprise for both of them.
And your mom didn't know for any.
Oh, yeah. That's amazing. For all three?
Yeah, for all three.
Oh, my God.
I don't know if my parents. No, I think we knew for the other two.
And so, I mean, there's so many things. I love telling people that it's going to be like a movie.
Me too.
When it comes out, it's yeah. Whatever
but
it is.
They might mess up during the birth too. So we have to mentally prepare for that.
That's true.
Like while I'm pushing.
And that's happened.
Yeah,
that happened to some friends. Yeah.
So it's okay. At that point, it's okay because it'll just be us.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm okay.
Apparently, our OBGYN said that naturally, and I think because of the way.
And on the apps as well.
They use the he pronoun.
He is like just the default.
Yeah.
So
unfortunately, because of the
science,
patriarchal. I don't know.
Okay. Someone also asked any name ideas so far. Will the baby's name start with an A? Because we're both A.
Wow. Spot on question.
Yeah. So we are going to have a list. I mean, this also goes with not knowing the gender. We're going to come up with like a top list, and then we're going to decide once we see the baby.
And right now, of course, as I just mentioned, it will lean towards A.
We want to, but it's hard to stick with just one.
Of course
I
it is.
love A because I would love to just not have another initial necklace.
No, but
I love that
AR
I
is,
have yeah, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I want it to be, but I haven't really come up with like that good of names yet. One thing I want to do at our baby shower is have people put a name suggestion box.
Yeah, that's
and then
hilarious.
we go through all of them.
Right. That is cool about not having committed to the name. And also, even if we were committed to the name, I think that, I mean, Alyssa, you brought early on like, hey, let's just keep the name to ourselves. And I think that's a really cool thing. If like y'all...
That's actually a lot of people's like advice is don't tell anyone the name.
Right. But some people are like very happy to share it. You know what I mean?
I mean, either way.
But it is something cool that we have.
Yeah, it's cool. But also we have, but we don't have. That's why we don't share.
That's true too.
We don't have.
We're not settled on.
We're not settled.
One or even two.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel like it'll just come eventually. I'm not too stressed about it.
Yeah.
Are you?
No, I mean, those who didn't name them right away or didn't have a name prepared already, they said that they just took moment or maybe even a day or a night
to look at them.
But
start
I'm thinking,
looking
like,
around
what
the
do we
room.
call the baby? You know,
When it
baby,
comes out?
we just call it baby.
No, I feel like we'll know when we see it.
Yeah.
It.
Yeah, that's what we call
The
it for
baby,
now.
it, them.
Them, like, you know. I don't mind being either, obviously. Boy dad, girl dad.
I'm going to try to do some rapid fire because we only have 10 more minutes. People are asking, how are Bean and Misu reacting so far? Do the dogs seem more protective? I don't know that they know. We told them.
Yeah, we told them.
We told them with a little ultrasound. Misu definitely has been laying on my belly a lot.
Yeah, that's been happening.
But I don't know if it's because she smells something, she senses something, or that it's a nicer pillow. Because she likes to use our bodies as pillows.
Science says that they don't know. But humans, people who are pet owners and stuff,
think that they have an intuition.
Yes. And I think that's the easy, I'd rather look at it like that. Obviously, I think people probably just do that because it's more comfortable for them to know that their pet knows that something is different about you. And that will give us ease into when the baby is born, when we bring the baby home.
Yes.
And how they're going to react.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
How are you thinking about balancing baby plus work plus content? Will you be sharing the baby online? What boundaries are you setting? Oh, that's a good question. So balancing work and content and the baby. I mean, I am planning on taking maternity leave. But my job, I will be working 2 days a week, performing. So that's part-time. And then the rest of that time would be like doing content and stuff. We have talked about content, like how we are sharing. For me, I want to plan on sharing mostly my life. And that does include having a baby now and being a mom.
I trust that we will have the right instincts to protect our baby. And we're going to get into a lot of controversial ways on how to raise our children, you know, in general. And there could be a whole episode on it. But I trust that us as parents, that we will do what's best for our child. I know we're going to have so many more questions to answer.
I know, there's so many.
I did want to reflect on how I have been feeling lately, because literally the other day I was at NAM and I saw the words dad on like a company thing. And I was like, if you know me, you know that when I hear the words piano and I hear the words dad in any conversation, I perk up. I literally perk up and I go, I think about my dad when you hear piano, because I'm so obsessed with piano. That's my whole life. I literally want to become part of that conversation immediately. Anytime there is a storyline on any movie that is anything about a dad, I think about my own dad, and I think about the lack of fatherhood that I have. And that's why it's so important to me that I have you know, your dad, I have my stepdad, and I have friends who are dads and stuff. When I saw the word dad at NAM, and our friend TJ was like, hey, we should take a photo of that. It's like a little Easter egg, you know? And I was with my friend, and we were with Devin as well, and Andrew, but Devin is also having a child. When I saw the word dad, that was the first time that I thought about myself being a dad. And the fact that I can kind of reclaim that word and it not being like this sad, and not everything about my dad is sad, but like, it doesn't come with pressure of like being like my dad, which I still strive to be. It doesn't come with any pressure of legacy or anything like that that's attached to me losing my dad at 10 years old. I literally thought of myself and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to be a dad.
Babe,
and not even when you gave me that hat for Christmas that said Dad Gang, or when I got that hat that said Daddy on it, like that to me is still like, I still am like thinking about me not having a dad. But now I see the word dad and it has changed. And I'm just, when that happened to me, I was like, wow, that is what this child has already brought me. And it's not even born yet.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Wow. That was going to be my next question. So perfect.
And we have to go because we're going to a screening of Wonder Man, which 2026 is going to be a huge year for us. That's why when we did our vision board episode, there were so many things we wanted to say, but you know,
we couldn't announce all these things.
The Marvel show Wonder Man comes out tomorrow or today. If you're listening to the podcast today, it's an 8-episode series, and I'm in the first episode. So we're going to a screening, and that's just also another thing that I'm so excited about this year. Yeah. But we're gonna go celebrate that right now. And we're going to have so many more emotional episodes, I think. And
I know I'm extra also been crying a little bit more easily these days too. So
yeah, everything's emotional.
That really wrecked me.
I didn't expect it to. I had thought about that thought.
You didn't even tell me.
No, I thought about it. I was like, I want to just bring it up on the podcast because like that's just how I feel. And like it was just like a little moment I had at NAM.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I didn't cry at NAM or anything. I was just like, wow.
Yeah. I think it's cool that you had a moment because I think I started to feel more like a mom when I started to feel the baby kicking.
Yeah, you
for the
really
first
feel
time.
It physically.
Yeah, it's cool.
That was a beautiful moment.
I also wanted to just say like you've been such a good partner already. So it makes me so excited for parenthood with you.
Me too, babe.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Me too. Oh my God.
Why are we crying so much? AJ has really been carrying me a lot throughout the pregnancy because anytime that I like am struggling to like get up, or like when we were in Japan and I was like struggling to walk sometimes, he would just like make me feel comfortable and literally will do anything for me and the baby.
I'll continue to do that, obviously. And you've been amazing. And I'm so excited. Couldn't have done this with anyone else, obviously. I'm glad it was you.
I mean, like you could have, but good thing you didn't.
It was meant to happen this way.
Shoot.
Anyway, okay, we gotta go.
Trying not to redo my makeup. Okay, well, we have to wrap up.
Will the baby be sweet or savory? You'll find out.
You'll find out, but not for a while.
Not for a while.
All right, stay sweet.
Or savory.
Should we hug?